بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Okay, what are we talking
We're
about?
talking about social pressures, continuing from the previous topic.
Okay.
We were talking about different social pressures. The biggest social pressure that I have to face is when are you getting married? When are you getting married? Any occasion I go to, when are you getting married? When are you getting your daughter married? I was like, what?
In the last show, we were talking about something about sleeves, and you'd be called that, you are, because of you're luring men. You said something happened to you. What was that?
No, not me. I was talking to someone regarding the SFCR page only, and someone wanted to write something for a Speak for Change article, and he or she said, I guess the sister of Shahzeb Khan was responsible for her brother's murder because she must be dressed up in a particular manner that the guy came and said whatever he said, and then the brother got into an argument, and eventually it led to, him being murdered. And I was like, hold on, where does that come from? So I had this whole 1 hour debate, and I said, I am sorry, I am not going to let this go out through my platform. You want to do it from your own, but you're wrong. And he kept saying, no, you women, the way you're dressed up, you guys are responsible.
You know this person?
Yeah.
Like, is a friend of yours?
No. Someone who contacted.
Oh, so you don't know this person?
No, I don't know that person.
Yeah.
If I knew that person, he would be murdered by now.
No.
He wouldn't be alive. He would be thrown out somewhere on some
Okay,
fine. On some 9th or 8th planet that we are.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Social
Even
pressure.
otherwise, if I'm dressed up in some manner, and if I don't wear the butter, for instance, and then I step out of the house, the first thing, wear the butter. I don't want males looking at you. And I'm like, males would look at me regardless. Because I've seen females in hijab.
You could be a silhouette, they'll look at you.
Yeah.
You could be transparent, they'll look at you.
So I would be looked at regardless, right?
Thagga. Social pressures.
Social pressures.
So when are you getting married?
I don't know.
Why aren't you getting married?
I don't know.
What's wrong with you?
I'm okay, I'm normal. It's okay.
So why aren't you getting married?
It doesn't mean that I've crossed a certain age and I need to be married.
Oh,
I
umar
need to
nikli
be
ja rahi hai.
married. Yeah.
So why aren't you getting married? Umar nikli ja rahi hai.
No, I guess it's just not the right time. I may not have found
You
the
won't
right
get the right
person.
rishtas later on.
Huh?
Rishte sahi nahi aayenge. You won't get the right rishtas.
Listen, we'll get it, okay? There's no guarantee that if I get married in an early age, it'll
Bhai
be
jaise hote
perfect.
hain वैसे ही मिलते हैं.
Huh?
Yeah. Don't be too pricey. You'll get boys.
Which means I'll get a better one.
I don't know.
I'm
If you're not getting a better one, doesn't matter.
I'm so nice.
Just you can't be too greedy. Don't you hear all these sentences? You hear all these sentences, right?
Yeah.
The longer you wait, the worse it'll become.
Yes.
Yeah. You don't have a younger sister.
No.
Well, thank God, so you don't hear that you have to get married. So she'll get
No,
married.
I'm the youngest.
You don't have to hear that one.
But my brother who's not married, he puts it on me. First she needs to get married and then I'll get married.
Well, okay. Yeah, but that's okay. It's not the sister dilemma.
So you see, me and my brother, we both don't want to get married right now.
Why don't you guys want to get married?
I don't know. I just like my life right now. I do want to get married. I'm not saying I don't want to get married, but not right now. Maybe a year.
You're lying. You're just not getting a right rishta.
Or maybe my parents haven't agreed with it.
You're lying. Oh, why aren't they agreeing? Is he weird?
What do you mean he's weird?
She's weird?
Huh?
She's weird? That's weird.
I'm not saying that's the reason. I'm just saying maybe,
Uncle, please accept.
Yeah, if I have someone, please accept.
So why aren't you getting married?
I just said I don't.
But if you don't get married now, how will you have babies?
Yeah, that's also another thing.
I know the lies.
शादी कर दो, बच्चे पैदा हो जाएं ताकि. What?
What was that?
And I asked my mom, I was like, is that the only reason why I was brought into this world?
To reproduce?
To reproduce or get married?
Yeah.
And he said, no, work.
But yeah. I'm sorry,
my parents don't agree with that.
What? Why did they have you? You're the only daughter.
They just wanted a nice, pretty looking daughter.
Well, they got the daughter.
For them, I'm still pretty.
But you're not nice for anyone.
I'm nice for them. Also.
Nice, pretty looking. Not pretty, but you kind of pretty looking. Yeah, she's very pretty.
Looking.
Not beautiful. She's
She's okay.
You're so nice. So anyways, so you're not getting married, so you're not having babies, so you're basically just wasting the
And
money.
I'm working, and I don't wear the
we all know you're a dart.
And then I don't wear the butter,
Oh,
so
God,
I'm
you
like,
are.
God, such a bad girl.
Bad girl.
Bad example.
Bad girl. But what? So if you don't get married now, you can't have babies, and so you're just ruining your life.
Am I?
Well, that's what they would say.
Let them say.
Let
I'm
them
not
say.
ruining.
So is that the attitude? Let them say.
No.
Why let them say?
How will I shut them out?
You can't.
There you go. Thank you. So I'll
So-
just let them say it.
Thank you. I wanted to hear. I wanted the world to hear. Let them say. You know what? It's not their life. It's your life. And all these people who are saying it, they're about 20 years older than you.
Yeah.
So they would leave the world at least 20 years earlier. So you're gonna have to live longer, and you'll be the one stuck, like you say, holding the baby. They'll be gone. So it's not for their entertainment. It's your
yeah.
life.
Yeah.
Is that how you project your life forever, or you don't project your life? You know. And secondly, have the baby pressure. What if you don't want to do that to your life? What if
Oh yeah. You know, if you don't have kids within the first year, something's wrong. They don't get along.
They don't get along. My best buddy Tom, who's crossed mid 40, we were together last time, and we asked him why doesn't he get married? He says, why should I get married? I haven't found the right person, and I so respected that. I mean, you know, he hasn't found the right person, so you have to wait for the right person, and then certainly do get married.
Yeah.
You should get married.
How do you know when you find the right person?
You don't.
Thank you.
You don't know, and again, I'm going to say something which is like everything I say, not normal. You like people for a while.
Well, after some time, you.
Let's hope that you love them forever.
Mm.
But if you don't kill yourself. It's okay. It's all right to fall in love. It's all right to meet. It's all right to get married. But if God forbid, a point comes in life where it's making you unhappy, and I've said this line many times, that if you think your tomorrow is worse than today, let it go.
Oh, another social pressure that I recently saw because I went to this friend's wedding. How to make everyone happy in the family.
Burp.
Yeah.
Burp on
Well, did you
them.
ask her? Did you ask her? Did you meet her? Did you say salam to her? Did you ask her for food? Did you ask her to come and take a picture?
Everyone needs to be made
What?
happy, right? Everyone
Yes.
needs to be pleased.
And all they're interested is come, have good food, and leave.
And curse and swear and bitch
Oh,
you.
and
bitch you out.
and gossip and look at
Bitch you
people,
out.
what they're
Completely
wearing,
bitch you out.
criticize them.
So we spend money to get people to come and curse us.
Yeah. My
That's
friend
us.
was smart. He did a very small gathering. All 3 events, very small gathering.
And that's the way it should be.
I was like, wow, he's saving money.
No, but that's sensible. Why
Yeah.
call people who are going to curse you?
Yeah.
They're going to bitch you out. What's the point? I don't want you at my wedding. They're going to bitch about me.
Oh, what are people gonna say? You're not happy at your kid's wedding. You didn't invite them.
Yeah, take a hint.
They're
We
not
didn't like
gonna-
you. Yeah, we didn't invite you because we think you're jerks.
Very bad. This is not how we work in a society, okay? This is not how
Okay,
you maintain relationships.
thank you for that line. All these values, all these beliefs we've been handed down, I would like people to stop for a moment and think, if these were such great values, if our family system was so great, if our upbringings were so great, why has this society failed? And why have other societies who have evolved, right or wrong, I'm not saying, they've evolved in a different direction. They're the societies we're dying to live in. And when I say that, people say, oh yeah, they've got their problems, but they have this better life there, so we go there, but we keep our value system. Yeah, but they've built a better world because of their value system. We have failed to build that world because of our value system. So if you're going to take your value system into their system, you'll basically corrupt their world. Either adopt their value system, which has obviously worked, or prove that your value system is right. If your value system is right, you should be able to build a better world. Otherwise, if the Brazilian value system is doing better than us because
Which
they built a
means
better
their
world,
values, Yeah.
then accept it.
Yeah. Not
Either bring that here, or go live there and become like that.
No, they say that's their value.
And you know what?
Our values are different.
Yeah, but you know what? A parasite enters a healthy body and stays a parasite and takes the body down. So we, sadly,
Are those
are
parasites?
yes, people who have failed in their own environment, they go into other environments and corrupt them. And that's the reason, unfortunately, Indians, Pakistanis, Bangladeshis are treated so poorly all over the world.
Another social pressure. Sorry, I'm just being a girl. I'm just thinking.
Oh, you're just being girl, you're thinking? That's an oxymoron. Girl thinking?
No,
Yeah.
because I'm just studying from my own experience.
Yeah.
If you're being seen with someone at some public place, and then you know that auntie is going to talk about you and say all that she will within the entire family or within the social circle, that how do you deal with that?
Oh, you create scandals.
You create scandals?
Yeah.
Do I need to create scandals here?
There's a morning show host, very famous. Apparently, I was having an affair with him.
You have
No, apparently.
God knows how many affairs.
Yeah, I know. Apparently, I was having an affair with him. So there is an SMS conversation here where we agreed
That you're gonna
to go to a
okay.
restaurant, hand in hand, have dinner.
Really?
just to give them fodder. Apparently, and you know, somebody said, "Oh, I've heard you have." I'm like, "What?" And for God's sake, we've never ever met out of the studio. We've only met in the studio, and we never talk. We're not even friends. We just know each
See,
other.
I hate this gossip part.
No, but it's good.
It's not good.
Feed them
Why?
because it's fun. It's fun.
Okay.
It's fun. Again, can you stop them?
No, I'm just thinking maybe I was one of them too.
We had an affair?
No, I'm not talking about
No,
the
when
affair
you say
bit.
one of them too, what do you mean?
Maybe gossip about someone I saw with someone at some place. I don't think I was a kid then. Maybe I've matured now. I have 2 years.
A good company.
Good company.
No, but anyways,
company.
on a serious note, we don't want to be frivolous. You can't stop them. Don't even try it. The solution I found is online block them, offline give them reason, and then confuse the hell out of them. So I give them reason. I mean, I blatantly, any woman I hear of who I know, I tell her, hey, guess what? You know, we have having an affair, and 90% says, well, let's hold hands and take a walk, and we do. You know, you see me walking in, just holding hands, and like, yeah, so, yeah. And typically, husband and my wife is walking with us. So you see, what else can you do?
Yeah.
And people will gossip about you if they feel they're hurting you. Nobody wants to say nasty things to you unless it's giving you pain. So if you show them that, you know what, whatever, they'll move on to the next target.
But I just don't agree with the assumption bit. Like,
No,
if
sweetheart.
I'm not married, somebody's ditched her.
Sweetie, but you're missing my point. People do that. They feed on your misery.
Yeah.
Attackers, gossipers, whatever these nasty people, they feed on your reaction.
That's the majority of us.
No, but that's a global thing. Why would I be not nice to you? If I'm being mean to you, I really want to hurt you. But if you're not hurting, you're cutting my oxygen.
Okay.
I'll go to the next weaker target.
Even that person just
So-
doesn't react.
Exactly. So the only way you can beat this is cut my oxygen. And the way you do that is, I say, oh, Ayesha, you're not having a baby. And you say, I can't. No. And I've alhamdulillah, God is kind, I've never had this. But there was a time when police used to stop people and say, you know what?
You
Nikah nama?
uh-huh.
I thought if that ever happens to me, I'll say, well, this is my sister. So what were you doing at the beach? Looking at the moon with my sister. Why were you holding hands? Because we love each other.
She's my sister.
She's my sister. We don't have a nikah nama. This is my sister. So what do you do then? So somebody says, she's such a bad girl. So, oh, you haven't seen
You've
the
seen
half
the
of-
worst part.
No, you haven't seen the half of it. Can I have your husband's phone number?
I've kind of gotten hold of that thanks to you. I do that now. Not
See,
to
by them
everyone,
calling
but
you a
yes.
slut, will you become one?
No. So it's better I do it myself. I say it myself.
Oh yeah,
And-
I'm a real nasty
Yes,
girl.
I do remember someone said the B word to me and I said, yeah, of course I am that. Beat that.
I read that someone on Twitter yesterday. Somebody called me a slut, and I said, yes, I am. But guess who I'm having an affair with? Your husband. and another one said, why aren't you getting married? Because your husband's still married to you.
Yeah, you've become really blunt on that. Yeah, I've been looking at your tweet.
Somebody else said. I didn't say that. Somebody else said
No,
that.
but
Said
your
somebody
tweets
asked me why I'm not
Your
married.
tweets are also on the similar line.
Yeah, but you know what? So who the hell are you to come and ask me that? Somebody said, why do you block people? Because I want to. It's none of your bloody business. So, social pressures, what we're talking about right now, the answer, my dear friend, is just tell them in so many words that they can't offend you. Social pressure, if you take no pressure, there is no pressure.
Alright, no, but there is one pressure, the dowry during marriage.
Yeah.
If I don't, for instance, I'm getting my daughter married, and if I don't give her enough dowry, then I know for a fact that she's going to have troubles going to the other family because the family is going to keep taunting her about it. So
My very, very dear friend, your daughter should not be marrying that man.
But then,
You're marrying her just because you feel the need to marry her.
yeah.
You're not marrying her because she's in love and he's in love with her. You're marrying her off because उसकी उम्र निकली जा रही है. You are marrying your daughter off because if the guy's worth it, he should have gone down on his knees and asked her to marry him. His mother should not have asked her mother.
That's not acceptable. Okay, FQ, that's not
Well, I'm
acceptable
answering
in
your
our
question.
society.
I'm answering your question.
No, I agree
If
with
you think
it.
without paying the bastard off, your
No,
daughter will
I
not have a good
agree with
life,
your point.
then you know what? Your daughter will be much better off never being married.
I agree. And I really don't understand this whole the marriage process because it's between two people.
Two people.
And if
It
they
has
want to
nothing
get
to-
married, then I guess the family should obviously, agree with it.
The family should agree, not make trouble, but it's a global phenomenon. Parents, what's that in what's that movies too? Whose parents? Focker's parents, and a series of movies where the boy and girls in love, and the girl's parents are giving the boy a difficult time, or the boy's parents are giving the girl a difficult time. A lot of shows, Dharma and
Okay.
Greg, and all these
Yeah,
shows. That's a global phenomenon. Should not happen. Stay out of their lives. Leave them alone. But we will never leave them alone because we have them. Not for having children, we have them because हमारे बुढ़ापे का सहारा. If we had children for the right reason, we'd leave them alone. But we have children for all the wrong reasons. So we would not leave them alone because that's our asset. That's our asset. That's our only achievement in life. I had 6 babies. That's the only achievement in
God,
life.
you had like too much stamina to have 6 babies.
But that's the only achievement in life. What else have they achieved? I'm sorry, with due respect. What difference have they made in this,
And I guess
in this universe?
that's the dilemma of our society. That's
Yeah.
all we're doing. That's we're
And
reproducing.
and then we're milking the children,
Yes.
and then we just
And we're
running
complying
them
with
into the
all
ground.
the social pressures, and we're the ones who have actually given birth to it. No third party, no namalum afraad came and did
No
that.
more. So you know what? If your child needs to be sold off, if your bastard son-in-law needs to be paid off to take care of your daughter, get rid of him.
I agree.
I'm sorry for the B word choice, but that's how I feel.
So all the mother-in-laws who want their sons to get married to me should know that I'm not going to give any dowry.
No, you'll charge. Moolah. There is an application form they have to fill. Application fee 100,000 rupees. The form you have to buy for 20,000 rupees per form. You cannot download from the internet or photocopy. It has to be an original form stamped and signed by you, and then they have to submit application fee 100,000, non-refundable.
They will probably die somewhere in the middle, huh?
Why? You will marry, not like what Meera ki shadi. Not like that. Even she never got married. You will get married.
Miyagi.
So if somebody can go through this whole and then there'll be this what you call
Competition.
knights competition with the joust and sword and all that they will have to. And the winner and then further tests.
And I'll crown that guy.
Yeah, and then they will have to go and, you know.
Oh, and I'll do my marriage on some morning show. Or everyone's going to be invited.
How sweet.
I need
So
to decide
beat the
which
pressure by
morning
not
show.
taking pressure. That's the only answer I have.
And it's okay if you don't want to get married. No, you should get married, but
No, I believe in institutional marriage. I think everyone should get
you
married.
should get married, but that doesn't mean that if I'm 22, I need to get married.
No, you
right
have
now.
no. You should get married. Don't
There is
get
no age criteria.
Don't get sold off.
Yeah.
Don't. Marriage is not an understanding. A marriage is not a marriage of families, and it's not like, you know, the in-laws and, you know. Get married if you love someone. For women, find a man who knows what you're worth, who has the courage to ask you. And for men, find a woman you really cherish, not the money that's going to come with her, not who her parents are. Doesn't matter. Find a woman you cherish and you value, and then work for her, man. Win her, not by being a shoda chichora, not by
And
sending your mom
respect,
over,
please, yeah.
not by sending your mom.
No.
Win her heart, then go for it. And God forbid, may this never happen to anyone, past a time if there's no love left, if you're hurting each other,
Let go.
if you feel your tomorrow is going to be worse than today, it's okay. Remember each other well. Part as friends. Let it go. It happens. It's okay.
Mm.
You can't force anyone to love you. If you love someone, let them go.
On this note, we're going to end the show. I guess people were right. I've been spending too much time with you, which is why I agree with almost everything that you say.
That's because I'm right.
No, of course not. You're
I
just
also
good
feel
with
kind of gay. What was that?
You're just good with words.
What was that?
I have no idea. I don't know who you're spending time with nowadays.
I don't know.
Other than your wife.
Maybe that's what's brushing off on me. Mm.
We're gonna take off now. Bye.